He was doing his number 6 speech in the Competent Communicator Manual, and his speech is called A Different Picture. Warren Bogert.
Hope everybody's doing well. As he said, this is my speech 6, A Different Picture, as in a picture. Who's ever heard of a forensic artist? Anybody know what a forensic artist is? Good. That'll help a little bit. A forensic artist, for those of you that don't know, is the person, say you were running into a convenience store and you're in the middle of a robbery. That's the person that'll sit down with you and sketch out the person you saw. You know, he's 6 foot tall, had black hair, blue eyes, had on a white shirt, blue jeans, Nikes, or whatever. You know, he'll sketch that out. That's a forensic artist. There was a forensic artist out of Los Angeles, California. Some of you have maybe seen this before. It's on YouTube now. That had a theory that he wanted to try out, so he wanted to turn it into a study. He invited 6 people in and had them in a lobby, put a tarp up between him and them so he couldn't see them, had them come in one at a time and describe themselves to him, and he drew them out as a forensic artist. He repeated this process 6 times, each person describing themselves. He draws the picture, sets it to the side. While you were not getting your picture drawn, he had you sitting in a lobby with the other people visiting, learning about each other, chit-chatting. Next, he had you come back in as a group. He still hasn't seen you, he's got the tarp up, and he has the group describe you. He draws you again a second time. So now he has 2 pictures of you. Everybody follow me? You got one that you described, one that the group described. Anybody guess which one was more positive? The group. The group, the picture that everybody drew of themselves, basically, if you see go Google it or YouTube it and see it, it's pretty neat. Their shoulders were more drooped, their head was drooped, their faces were fatter. I mean, they just not a very attractive picture. The one the group did, their shoulders were back, they were all smiling, you know, more buff, you know, the whole works. Just a very positive outlook. The point that he thought he would prove, and he did, is that people see you better than you see yourselves most of the time. Very true. I think we're all probably our own biggest critics most of the time. So that's one of the keys I want you to lead with tonight is you're a better person than you probably think you are. So take that, run with it. The other thing about all that, a lot of you people know, most of you know I'm a pretty strong Christian. Genesis chapter 1, verse 27. God made us in his own image. That's powerful stuff. God made you to look like him. So, to me, you take those 2 things, 6 people just said you're a better person than you probably think you are. God made you in the image of him. You should get up each morning feeling pretty darn good about things. So, that's what I'm wanting to leave you with. I think it's awesome news. Is Tim Small? Most of you know it's Tim. When he's here, he'd say, everything's awesome. That's awesome news. That's powerful stuff. Marimi, most of you know Marimi. Marimi gets up every morning. Corey knows, a few of us know. Marimi gets in front of him here. I know Fred, he's talked to Fred about it. Marimi does positive affirmations every morning to himself. I'm a good person. I'm awesome. Today's going to be good. Nothing can go today that I can't handle. He does that every morning. So try it. Just try it for a week. Let's see what happens. Everybody can come back and tell me next week. For 1 week, wake up knowing the 2 things that I've told you. That's powerful stuff. People think more of you than you think of yourself. So be proud of yourself. Be proud of what you do. Look good. Feel good. Be strong. Know that you were made in the image of God. Get up. Affirm to yourself who you are. Be confident. You're all good people. You're all here for a reason to keep developing, and you're all great. So I think it's awesome news. Hope you have a good day. Thanks.